Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. 1 out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Not a lot of success. 0 for 12. And on 10 occasions he's been a strikeout victim. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Just underway here at Fenway Park. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that's the third out. Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mookie.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's had success. 6 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Bird gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he got him swinging. Didi Gregorius goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 8 hits in 23 at-bats. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Coming to the plate now, number 25. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Leon. And he was thinking about third, but instead he'll throw to first. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. A check on first by Sale. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. The 1-0. Runners going. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now to the plate, Greg Bird. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Throw won't get him.
The catcher, number 28.
From the stretch. High pop-up. Nunez is there. And that ends the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland.
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Moreland.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's out number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone just 2 for 15. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third and no swing. It's ball 2. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at bat. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired. 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Previous history with Luis Severino, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 2-1 to count. The 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jackie Bradley Jr. becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 3rd. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back, and it's off the green monster. Leon ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he can't get back to third. A blunder there rounding the bags, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius, as we begin the top of the fourth. First pitch coming, here it is. A little bouncer. Down and away, ball one. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he is in there. A check on first by Sale, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Next for New York, number 25 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Gregorius rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Bradley comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Fouled away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in.
Got him looking, and the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge going back on it, and this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Benintendi stands at second with no outs. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Martinez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Struck him out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken to throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mitch Moreland goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Hit on the ground out for short. Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Standing in, Rafael Devers trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory too. In now, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One and two to the Yankees catcher. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
That misses. 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 4-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball that just misses inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. First time up, he went down looking.
Second baseman, Eduardo.
First offering on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Sliders in for a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. His fastball down below the knees.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. To short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Here comes another 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all.
Gregorius, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runners off for second. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Betts giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Digging in and looking for more, number 25. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Joe Kelly trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Swung on and missed, 1-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
There's a strike.
Down to 3-1.
The 3-1. High High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 25 has a play. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew Benintendi, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The next 0-2. And he struck out again. Riding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood.
A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Another full count pitch on its way. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lays off 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Gardner. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends. Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 0 for 5. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Aaron Judge goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. To first, Moreland's there, and he is out on the tag. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Eduardo Nunez.
Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Gregorius has it. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Leon playing here in his age 29 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Nope. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Popped high in the air. Gregorius moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, number 25. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. 1-0 the count. Popped him up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away. Next for New York, Greg Bird. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. And a ball 1-0.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. The tag, and he is out. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 25 shading to his right. He's got it one away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Zach Britton comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Here's the first pitch to him. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner has it in his sights, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Dylan Betances takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ballgame here and pick up a save. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. He went down on strikes last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, but here's Brett Gardner now. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 46.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's got 3 base hits and 17 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's really struggled. 0 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the run is Benintendi. And he makes the catch in the corner. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shoots this one to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in and looking for more, number 25. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Nunez over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts is there, and they breeze through. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Romine waits on it. He's got it one away. Ready for another chance. Sandy Leon. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 5. Up and in for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 25 calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Next for New York, Greg Bird. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. Popped high in the air. Kimbrell is there for it. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brett Gardner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over that.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mitch Moreland goes quietly, and they've got only one out left. Chapman's ready. First pitch on the way. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
3-0 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Eduardo Nunez, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. And a terrible job on the mound there, as just like that, we are tied again.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Although there are a couple of bases open, we'll see if they think about working around him. And with the free base at first, it looks like the dugout will issue the free pass, so that'll make for runners at the corners with nobody gone. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike.
You don't see this out of Craig Kimbrell too often. He's worked himself into a pretty thick jam, but you know, I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this either.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drives it out to deep right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 6-3 game. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He went deep last time up.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
And he'll get under. Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy Leon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 5. 1 out, nobody on. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and the Yankees are able to put the finishing touches on a 13-inning victory as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.